Good morning. Thank you for joining me for another author interview from some of my amazing clients inside of Four Eagles Publishing. And today I'm talking to Diane Carter, who is an author inside of one of the multi-author book projects we have going at the moment, Phoenix Rising. Welcome, Diane. Thank you for being here with me today.
Hi, Tarryn. Thank you.
I'm just going to introduce Diane and let you know a little bit about her, and then I'm going to hand over the reins to her. So Diane is a Japanese acupuncturist and a breathwork and meditation facilitator. Tell us, Diane, tell us a bit more about your business, who you work with, and why you're passionate about what you do.
Yeah, well, the thing I love about what I do is that I get to work with people who are really passionate about their health and their consciousness and how their life, how lifestyle helps them to live their best life possible, so that they're really becoming aware, and so many more people are becoming aware of their opportunities and their power within that they can tap into. So so people that are really looking to up-level their health and their lifestyle and just become more conscious of how they can regulate, especially with a lot of fear and anxiety that are surrounding us at the moment. Really, it's, I think, showing us that we can bless you.
Yeah.
So it's showing us that we can really rely on ourselves, and that we do need to rely on ourselves, and that we do have that energy and power within to do that. So I help facilitate people to do that.
And breath is such an important part of everyday life. I don't even think, I remember very clearly the one day, it was about, must have been about 13 years ago, and I went to my doctor and she said, Tarryn, you're not breathing properly. And I said, what do you mean I'm not breathing properly? She's like, you don't know how to breathe. And I said, if I didn't know how to breathe, I'd be dead. You know, I had no concept that there was actually a right and wrong way to breathe, I suppose. I don't even really want to use right and wrong way, a more fulfilling way to breathe, rather. And how that can literally make such huge changes in your emotional as well as your physical well-being. So I think it's such an important aspect that people need to learn more about. What are your thoughts on that?
Yes, and and most people don't recognize that they do have some breathing dysfunction. So just shallow breathing or fast breathing is a breathing dysfunction. And if we're doing that every day, month after month, year after year, then we're not getting the benefits of the oxygen, the circulation, the deeper nourishment of our organs, and our immune system benefits, our digestion benefits, when we are breathing consciously and making the most out of every breath. And to be able to calm ourselves in any moment or any circumstance, or energize ourselves, this is what conscious breathing, conscious breath work can do.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I met Diane on a retreat, and I was actually lucky enough to receive an emergency acupuncture session from her for a terrible migraine. And it was actually, I'm terrified of needles, and she was so gentle. I didn't even feel it. It was just the most amazing, nurturing session. So thank you for that, Diane. If anyone is in your local area, I strongly suggest that they go and see Diane. Where are you located, love?
So halfway between Sydney and Brisbane, on the mid-north coast. So Nambucca Heads. And it's a beautiful little coastal town. So I'm doing some beautiful work with the community here, and we've done community acupuncture. We're in a group, quiet group energy, 3 tables, and treating people within, the same space, as well as breathwork classes and meditation classes. So working with people here, but then also online, I'm starting to work more and more with people who have reached out. We've really been able to create some changes with, their concerns through the breath, through self acupressure, through aromatherapy, through some guided meditation. All really easy, able to do things really quickly in any moment. So I'm really enjoying that, and the opportunity to write about this too through Phoenix Rising. And what I'm passionate about is such a great opportunity to bring all these stories together. So I hear so many stories from the people that I treat, and it's all about sharing. Once we share these stories, we get to see how much we are the same, rather than how different we are. So I think
that's such a beautiful way of putting it. Storytelling shows us our similarities rather than our differences. I love that. So what drew you to Phoenix Rising, Diane? What kind of intrigued you and pulled you in and made you say, yes, I have to be a part of this project?
Yeah, great question. It is. I love being able to, really get to the source of my motivations for things. It really helps keep me on track for when I choose to be involved in a project. And I think it's really to start to reach out to more people with the work that I do, and what I've discovered that works for people and works for myself. And I've been doing this for 25 years, and so I've been working one-on-one with people for a long time, and there's a lot of wisdom and a lot of things that I've discovered that I just really want to share that. And the opportunity to write about my own personal journey as well. I mean, I've published other articles, but not so on such a personal note. So talking about my own journey and talking about the people that I've worked with, and been able to share the wisdom of coming back to ourselves and our own power within to shape our realities and shape our destinies. I just, it really felt like a beautiful opportunity to do that with support. So I love writing, and I really want to hone my skills for that even more. So, and I really love your writing. Really, that's what really drew me in. I guess those two things. And
beautiful. Books are such a great way to expand your reach and really connect with people on that personal level, because everybody can write a scientific article or one of those really bland marketing posts, but in order to make people move, you've got to connect with them on a soul level, on a more personal level, right? So, and lots of people aren't ready to tell their story inside of a solo book, and that's absolutely fine. These multi-author book projects are such a great way to, dip your toe in the water, expand your reach, increase your credibility, become known for what you do, increase your prices, sell out your programs, all of those sorts of things, but in a very supportive environment, right? It's not just you on your own, or working with me, us together working on this thing. It's us plus 25 other women who are coming together and really supporting each other, leveraging each other's networks. And this isn't just an Australian thing either. It's a global impact. We've got authors in Puerto Rico, in multiple states in the US, multiple states here in Australia, New Zealand. I've got a couple, of authors sitting on the fence in London. They're still deciding whether or not they want to come on board. But this is such a global reach, and we can have great impact through storytelling because, like you said, it shows us our similarities rather than our differences, and we want to do business with people who are similar to us, because then we feel like we know them. They're not strangers anymore, and it accelerates that know, like, trust factor, right, that it takes for people to buy from you.
Yeah, and that sense of being able to attract the people that resonate with my story and you know, what I've been through, what, you know, I've experienced. I've that we want to work, as you said, with people that are part of our tribe, or that we resonate with, or that understand us, and that can hold a space, you know, for us to, you know, to share, to be vulnerable. And so I guess this is an opportunity for me, for people to get to know me, and to know if I'm the kind of person that they would like to, you know, do a breathwork session with online, or in person, or have a Japanese acupuncture session, or facial rejuvenation is something else I work with. And so, yeah, there's lots of opportunities for people to, to be able to learn more about themselves, but, you know, to do that through support. So as a therapist, you know, that's what I do. I really want to empower other people to find that, as what you do, to, you know, empowering people to find their voice, and to really get that out there, so that we can connect with more people and share this, you know, this human wisdom that we all have a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is medicine. Storytelling is medicine, right? I mean, every wisdom ever passed down is best received in storytelling, right? Because it's all well and good to tell people, you know, something that's very logical, very black and white, in like a one sentence punch in the face kind of delivery. But if you tell them a story, then they're going to emotively connect with that. They're going to remember that, you know, weeks, months, years down the line, that story that you told them, and that wisdom that was embedded within that story. But they won't remember if you told them, like, oh, you need to breathe properly. But if you tell them a story about breath, you know, they're going to remember that, because on some level they've connected with it. It's like as kids, when we're learning, you know, we are told stories to learn, or we're told songs or rhymes to learn, because we retain that information. It wakes up parts of our brain that are otherwise asleep. Yeah, it's just absolute magic. And there's something transformative that happens, and I can't even explain it. I keep searching for the words, and they will come, to explain the absolute transformation that happens to a woman, especially, men too, but to women especially, when we are given the opportunity to connect with and write our story. Because most of the time we're not even asked, we don't even think about it, we just go about, you know, our daily life. But it makes us who we are. And when you sit down to really connect with that and write about it, write about what you stand for, what you're passionate about, what you've been through, what your life looks like, and why you are passionate about where you are and where you're going, it's just this healing magic that happens for you. And when other women read this as well, they go, oh, it's possible for me too. It is safe to use my voice. It is safe to express. It is safe to be me. I'm not alone. You know, and that's what everyone needs to hear. You are not alone. Because we are herd animals, really. We are pack animals.
Yeah.
You know, I love being alone. I'm very much an introvert, but there are times when I'm like, no, I need to be touched, or I need to be heard, or I need to be just around other people who get me. And it's such a beautiful container. So thank you for saying yes to Phoenix Rising, and being brave enough and courageous enough to step up and tell your story, but also choosing to expand your business in this way, because it will expand your visibility, will increase your credibility, and, you know, you get to call yourself a best-selling author, be on podcasts, be on media, possibly increase your prices if that's what you want to do, but mostly show up and serve more people. So thank you for saying yes, and thank you for joining me in this interview today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to read your story inside the book when it comes out in the next couple of months.
Yeah, I look forward to being able to read the other stories of the other incredible women as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying crafting my story and just bringing up so many amazing memories. But yeah, some things that I haven't thought about for so long, and it's like, okay, you know, this is a part of it too. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll be speaking again soon.
Great. Thanks, Tarryn.
Bye, Diane.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.